Yeah, so about 12 years ago, it really took off, and I never really thought I would be a father when I was young. I had different plans with my life. I would never even have imagined to end up in Slovenia. Um, but yeah, everything turned out this way. When Matea was pregnant the first time when we found out, I remember this very well because it was an enormous sense of happiness I experienced then. And beyond what I would have expected, everything just changed. When we saw this little line, it was an enormous change in both of our lives, in mine as well, of course. So then we the pregnancy, this became the center of our life, and we started to study very intensely. Yeah, the pregnancy proceeded, and first few months were of course tough for Matea, and but something in the process I found that something also in my own makeup changed, that something that I did not have before in that form at least just became a part of me, and it was this sense of caring. And in this first pregnancy of Matea, this really manifested itself in me. This need to be there and to take care, and this has stayed with me from then onwards always. This baby time is very dear time always. I've experienced it now 3 times, and it is so wonderful to have a small baby in the house. It gives a atmosphere which is very special, and I would never have known it. I would never have imagined it before I actually experienced it. It's like an initiation moment, and it is very dear period in my life, and I would even. It's so nice that I would like to have it a lot of times, if not for the practical, limits to it. Yeah, and now we are with 5 people in our little household, and because my wife by now she's studying and also taking care of income, I'm full-time father. This is another thing that I would never have expected to happen earlier in life, but yeah, it is nevertheless a fulfilling thing. It took some time for me to get used to that role, but I now accepted it, and it's deeply fulfilling. It is yeah. So I do all the household chores, the cooking, the washing, the dressing of the children, bringing them to bed, most things. It's not perfect. It's quite messy in the house often, at least to Matea's taste. But I do my best. Well, I'm a man, so this role is, as far as I know in experience, not usually expected from a man. So I perceive that. I sense the gazes in other people's eyes in that sense. Sometimes I see that, but it doesn't really bother me. So those are their feelings. Everybody his own life. So I experience our family as a team, and we have to move on. And in our current situation, my role at this moment makes sense. It was not a conscious decision or an intention for me to have it this way, but now it is like this. It is fulfilling. It is a fulfilling role. Yeah, and I have not really met other fathers in the same role. Also, I know one father who also has a big part in the bringing up of his children. And this is nice to have contact with him. How the labor and how the birth went in my place, my place in that, it has a lasting impact on me and on my relationship with my children. At moments, for example, that I have difficult moments with my son, because he shouts and he's very unreasonable, like toddlers can be. I just remember this moment that I caught him when he was born, and this was such a intense moment. When I look back at it now at this moment, and so dear and precious that it stays with me. I just remember this moment, and it takes the sharp edges from my from my mood at moments that I have a tough time with handling them. Unfortunately, I don't have this experience with my first child, but I did have this with the second one and the third one. So I know how important it was for me to have soft births that gave a experience that that is still nourishing. And it is very wonderful to see these children grow up, and I'm really happy that I can have this role. So it is in a way not normal. See, most fathers, they have a different role in their family.